Good morning, grade 3 Hope. Before we start our class, let us first have our opening prayer. So, can I have Irish to please lead the prayer? Okay, thank you. So, before anything else, let me first check the attendance. So, if your name is called, say present. And Irish, Giselle Arana, Ryan. Okay, so I guess everyone is here. So, before I will present to you our short video clip for our topic for today, so let us first have, or please take note of our guide questions. So first, what is the video all about? Second, what happened to the water? And third, what are the process of water cycle?
Our topic for today is water cycle. The sun heats up the water from oceans, lakes and rivers, and water changes into water vapor by the process of evaporation. Plants also lose water in the form of water vapor from their leaves into the air by the process of transpiration. As the water vapor rises up into the air, it starts cooling down and forms tiny water droplets. These water droplets come together to form clouds. This process is called condensation. When the clouds start getting heavy and cannot hold the water droplets anymore, they fall back to the earth in the form of rain, hail or snow. This process is called precipitation. Some of the water that falls on the earth seeps into the ground. This water is available to us in the form of groundwater. The remaining water falls back into oceans, lakes, rivers and seas. This process is called collection. Then the sun starts heating up this water once again. This circulation of water is called water cycle.
Okay, so based on the video that you have watched, I will call someone to answer the first question. So, what is the video all about? Yes, Ryan? Correct. So, the video is all about water cycle. So, what happened to the water? Yes, Trisha? Correct. So, it evaporates and the water keeps circling or cycle. Third, what are the process of water cycle? Yes. So, it evaporate, it condense, it precipitate, and it collect. That's right. So for the introduction, water can be found all over the earth in the ocean, on land, and in the atmosphere. So we have the ocean, the land, and atmosphere. So where is the earth's water? So we have the 96.5% in the oceans, 1.7% is in the lakes, rivers, streams, and soil. 1.7% is in polar ice caps, glaciers, and permanent snow. 0.01% is in water vapor in Earth's atmosphere. Did you get it, class? Okay, so what is water cycle? Water cycle is the path that all water follows as it moves around our planet. Water cycle also is a process by which water circulates between the earth, oceans, atmosphere, and land, involving precipitation as rain and snow, drainage in streams and rivers, and return to the atmosphere by evaporation and transpiration. Next, so what are the four processes or steps of water cycle? So we have first the evaporation, the condensation, the precipitation, and the collection. So first, let us have evaporation. Evaporation is when the sun heats up water from lakes or oceans and turns into stream, then it leaves the ground and goes into the air. So this is an example of evaporation. So the water on the ground evaporate and leave the ground and it will go into the air. Next, condensation. Condensation, it is when water in the air gets cold and turns into clouds. So this is an example of a condensation. So it will form into the air and it will get cold and turn into a cloud. So it will form into a cloud, the small droplets. Next, precipitation. It is when too much water is held in the air can no longer support it and it falls back to earth in form of rain, hail, sleet, or snow. So, when the water on the clouds forms and the cloud cannot support it or cannot hold it more, so it will form into a rain, hail, sleet, or in the other country, it will become a snow. So next, last is collection. It is when water collects back on the ground and in rivers, lakes, and ocean. So, do you have any question, class? Okay, so if you have no questions, so I will be the one who will be asking you. Okay? Okay. So, I will call someone and answer the following activity or the following picture that will be presented on your screens. Okay, are you ready? Let's begin. First question. So based on what on your screen, it is the path that is water follows as it moves around our planet. So can I have a Leda? So what cycle or what process is what is it? Correct. So the answer is water cycle. So what process when the heats up water from lakes or oceans and turns into stream, then it leaves the ground and goes into the air. Yes, Ryan? Correct. So the answer is evaporation. Next, can I have Joyce? Yes, Joyce. So it is when the water in the air gets cold and turns into cloud. That's right. The answer is condensation. Next, so it is when too much water is held in the air can no longer support it and it falls back to earth in the form of rain, hail, sleet, or snow. So what cycle is this? Yes, Elma. Yes, Elma. Correct. So the answer is precipitation. Last. So can I have Jenny? So what cycle when it is the water collects back on the ground and in rivers, lakes, and ocean? Yes, very good. So the answer is collection. Great job, everyone. So now let us have a questions for you. So, first, what is our topic all about? Yes, car. That's right. So our topic all about is water cycle. So the four process or steps of water cycle. Yes. Next, so what are the four steps or process of water cycle? Yes. Anybody? Okay. Yes, Karen. That's right. So the four steps of or process of water cycle is evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. Very good. So now, let us have an activity. So, fill in the blank. Fill in the correspond answer in each box below. So, we need to put it on your paper. Are you done? Okay. So, for your assignment, make a creative water cycle showing the four process or steps. So, you need to be creative in creating your water cycle process. Okay? Do you have any questions? Okay, so if none, I will end this class and see you on the on our another class. Goodbye for now.